It's just gone 4 o'clock. Welcome to the second and last hour of News Feed PM. The 121 dockets that were taken from the KZN Political Killings Task Team will now be submitted to the Commission of Inquiry that's probing police corruption. This is after Acting Police Minister Firoz Cachalia met with the National Police Commissioner Fannie Masemola yesterday. Cachalia had expressed concern over Masemola's decision to return the dockets to KwaZulu-Natal before the matter had been probed by the Madlanga Commission. Newzroom Afrika senior politics reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo joins me now in studio for more drama.
It never ends, and I think the problem here is that this commission, in it not beginning its work on the 1st of September, it means that these turf wars and this internal fighting within the South African Police Service is going to continue, but also it means things like these 121 dockets are at risk of being compromised, because until this joint statement, after that announcement was made by the National Police Commissioner that they were still assessing the status of these dockets and whether they're still intact, after he announced that these dockets would return to KwaZulu-Natal, there were lots of questions. Who exactly are these dockets going back to? This political killings task team was technically disbanded by, suspended police minister Ziyanda Ngcobo, but also the nature of the relationship between Cachalia and Masemola. Is Masemola, throwing his weight behind the work that the commission is going to do, that Cachalia has to do in the interim? And it's interesting in the statement, and I want to read it. The Minister and the National Commissioner, they further agreed that they need to strengthen the capacity of SAPS to investigate the killings of councillors, public officials, whistleblowers. And it seems as though they're saying, in general, the South African Police Service needs to be capacitated and not, have this particular task team. It almost seems as if it's a roundabout way to say there is actually, no, there would not be a need for a task team if SAPS was fully capacitated to deal with these kind of issues.
So what's going to happen now?
So
under lock.
So this is the thing, because remember, if you go back to
Fannie
briefing,
Masemola said last week that they were making copies.
They were making copies, but go back to what Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi had to say. He said that these dockets were gathering dust in, Deputy National Police Commissioner Shedrick Sibier's office, and in fact, they were waiting for warrants of arrest to be signed off on five high-profile people. And so what happens then to the dockets? Like you're asking, is there photocopies that are going to be lying around somewhere? Is it going to, be in dispute once the commission actually gets underway with its work? Remember, there's two schools of thought. There's some who believe that actually this is political interference on the part of Cachalia, and perhaps even the president, who the City Press reported, was very fuming over the prospect of these dockets going back to KZN. But then there's another school of thought that says, well, actually, there's a commission of inquiry that's been set up. All of these issues must be dealt with within the ambit of this judicial inquiry. So it's clear in the statements, because they tell us that, these dockets are going to go to the commission now for them to form part of their investigations, that's where these dockets are going to go. But the question is, when is this inquiry going to begin, when there's already issues or administrative issues surrounding it? And like I said, the longer it takes for them to get underway with this, it's probably deepening the ructions within the SAPS.
So many questions. Obviously, the commission does have incredible powers, actually,
yes.
Which one would imagine, help with whether it's verification and whether it's, whatever needs to be established around these dockets. But of course, one can't help but also ask, why did Commissioner Masemola take this step? I think that's an important part of the puzzle as well, and whether in fact, wherever they are going to be kept now, they will indeed be safe. But of course, the Madlanga Commission people did say they hope to start in the next couple of weeks within September still. Ziyanda Ngcobo, thank you very much for your time. Puzzling indeed, but from, as Ziyanda was saying, the minister and the acting minister, that is, and the commissioner have actually agreed that these documents must be kept and handed over to the commission.